So you all probably know that by now, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. You can tell by just looking at my channel name. And 2 months ago, The Last Jedi was released and made a lot of money, although it had a disappointing performance in China. However, it was still a huge hit in Hong Kong, and I was lucky enough to see it opening night in IMAX. Due to time differences, Hong Kong got the movie a day before the US did, so a lot of people at the time hadn't watched it. I really loved the movie and thought Rian Johnson did a great job making it. So today, I'll be reviewing The Last Jedi. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with a friend. I think they'll enjoy this content too. By the way, this video does contain some spoilers. So if you don't want any, then just don't watch the video. It has a lot of spoilers. If you disagree with my opinion, leave it respectfully in the comments so I can see, and we can start a discussion. Now, let's get into it. Star Wars is filled with awesome and iconic battles. So first up, let's start with them. And The Last Jedi's battles were really cool. My favorite has to be Rey and Kylo Ren vs the Praetorian Guards. From the Imperial era, I had always wanted the Royal Guards to fight more, but at most, the most they ever did was when they attempted to stop Yoda, who just pretty much tossed them away with the Force. The Praetorian Guards, however, definitely battled hard and could even briefly overwhelm Rey and Kylo. I really like how the Praetorian Guards are such proficient fighters and can hold their own against two Force users, even only for a short period of time. I also really like the way how Kylo and Rey were working together, which really made you think they would turn to the light at the end of this movie. They also struggled quite a bit against the Praetorian Guards due to their upgraded weaponry and the fact that they have their own magnetic field. Yeah, that's right. They actually do. Next up, I'm going to review the main story, and it was a big surprise. Despite the fact that the Resistance recently destroyed Starkiller Base, they were still on the verge of defeat. When Kylo Ren flies out his TIE silencer to attack the Resistance cruiser, I was on the edge of my seat. I was really anxious about what would happen, especially when he locked his TIE fighter onto the bridge of the Resistance cruiser, which is where Leia was. For these moments, I kept on thinking that he was going to fire, seeing as he killed Han Solo. And when his wingman did, instead of him, and when he moved his thumb, I initially thought that he did. The fact that he didn't shoot made me think about how killing Han Solo made him conflicted. And the fact that he didn't fire at Leia also suggests that he was too torn apart to kill his family member after his father's death. What I didn't really enjoy was the fact that Admiral Akbar, an extremely iconic character, was killed, and the only recognition he got was when the casualties on the bridge were reported. I feel like he should have taken Holdo's place as a temporary leader, which ties into my next point. I didn't expect Admiral Holdo to take her own life to take out the supremacy. In other words, she went kamikaze. That showed that she wasn't a bad character or a bad leader, despite how Poe thought of her and how the movie portrayed her to this point, since they showed that part from Poe's perspective. I also didn't expect Kylo Ren to take the mantle as Supreme Leader after murdering Snoke and helping Rey. It really did seem like that he was going to help. He was going to keep on helping. I expected him to join the Resistance. The fact that he didn't shows that the next movie will have a lot in store for us, and will definitely be an interesting battle, if there is one. Finally, we have the characters, and they added a lot more depth to this movie than any other Star Wars movie. I think the most interesting character had to be Kylo Ren. The Force bond between Rey and Kylo Ren was not just created by Snoke, which was really cool. This can be proved by the final Force bond moment in the movie, which happened just as Rey was boarding the Millennium Falcon. And this occurred after Snoke's demise, to show that he ignited it, but his death does not mean the end of it. Oh, and by the way, Snoke is confirmed to be dead. If you don't believe me, on your screen right now, there should be a picture of Wikipedia, the Star Wars wiki, and it says Snoke's death date. They wouldn't put that if it's not confirmed. As for Kylo Ren, it seemed that the conflict in him, it seems like it was resolved after seizing the mantle of Supreme Leader. Although that final moment at the end of the film, when Rey shut the door, made me think, how would he react to this in the next movie? Is his conflict really resolved? I think that his desire to rule the galaxy alongside Rey means he's still conflicted, whether to annihilate the Resistance or rule the galaxy with Rey. And finally, I'll talk about Luke. Luke is a character who surprised everyone. When he received Anakin's lightsaber, he merely tossed it away after inspecting it for a moment. Throughout this movie, he doesn't seem like he was at the end of the Return of the Jedi. As you can see, and how he talks about Kylo Ren and how that he thinks that becoming a legend allowed Kylo Ren to rise. He seemed like he was haunted by it, and that's why he didn't want to teach Rey. He's a completely different character. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. A new video will come out very shortly, and if I hit 2K subscribers, I will show some gameplay on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.